Blacktastic forever.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of My Point of View Movie Reviews. Now, today's review would be based on the new Netflix special starring Dave Chappelle, his new comedy series. This is his third one and final one for his contract. Now, to give you a little background history information about Dave Chappelle, he worked his way up the ladder the old-fashioned way, doing stand-up comedy, did a few small movies. His biggest role was probably in The Nutty Professor back in the day with Eddie Murphy as a stand-up comedian on stage. That really rocketed him until stardom. Then he was also in Con Air with some small parts that was very comedic. But then later on in life, he got a contract with Comedy Central and came up with the Dave Chappelle Show, sketch comedy. It blew up. It was the biggest DVD sales of all time. The man was phenomenal. He had celebrities coming to his show, act out with them. It was fantastic. Then when season 3 came up to renew his contract, the man had a revelation. The man did not want to be pimped. He didn't want to sell his soul. And he kept it real, as we always say on the streets, but half of us never really keep it real. But he did. Most human beings can't be a hero, because when you're a hero, you become damned by the public. They forget about you. They watch what you do and they applaud your efforts. But when it's all said and done, they go back to their lives. And for a man and a man of color in an interracial relationship, he stood up and said no to the powers that be. Because as he was walking out the door and saying no, they killed his life. They killed his reputation. They said he ran off to Africa, was smoking weed all the time, in some hut with a bunch of African women. All false allegations, but that's the way Hollywood is. If you don't roll with them, they'll roll right over you. And with this new Netflix special titled Equanimity and also The Bird Revelation, the man is back with a vengeance. He tackles politics, interracial relationships, transgenders, genre, everything you can imagine. The man hits it and hits it well and makes you laugh at the same time, really think and use your conscience to understand what we're really dealing with as people and as human beings. There's no room for racism. There's no room for ugliness in this world. And we all got to come together, find a common ground to live amongst each other on this planet Earth as it was intended to be. So man, if you got Netflix, you're in for a treat. We brought in the new year. It is now 2018, day 1 in January, and the special just aired. It was a brilliant marketing move. I love the way he did it. I got up first thing this morning after partying all night and watched it. The man's brilliant. You will laugh, you will think, and then not only think, he will give you reasons to have conversations with your friends, loved ones, and family to really think about what Dave Chappelle is saying in his new comedy special. The man is here first, then the comedy comes later. And very rare do we get a person in this century that is this funny, that is this real, and can teach us all something about ourselves as artists. Because artists tend to sell out. And most people of color, we're not used to this money. So when that money comes in, we flip. We do things we normally wouldn't do. Like FUBU, black-owned business, came through, incredible. Got sold out, they sold the business. Same thing with BET. Black Entertainment Television, they sold it to somebody who's not even black. They run BET now. The problem with us, if it's black-owned, keep it black-owned. I know it's small and you struggle, but you have to keep it in your midst and neighborhood and make it grow and watch it grow. It's fulfilling. Don't sell out. Dave Chappelle didn't, we shouldn't. We got to stick together and make this work. But that comedy special, I don't have a grading system, but it's a must watch, and you heard it here first. And if you like my review, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't like it, no sweat off my back. I will always be here. And that's my point of view.